Hi everyone, welcome back to Aidans Railways. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Thought I would do this little video. In the boredom of being in lockdown, as you could call it, you spend your time doing little jobs, doing some model work, things like that. I've been doing a couple of videos with Katie, and you also find yourself flicking through the internet quite a bit. And I just happened to be on the Hattons website and I saw a locomotive that I wanted to get. I'm going to be doing some work to it, but not in this video, but it's just arrived. So I thought we'd actually unbox it and see what it's like. So this is, I think I've bought a couple of things in the past from Hattons, but I normally never actually buy anything from there. And so I thought we'd actually open the box. I've not even opened it yet, so I thought we'd open it and then just see exactly what it's like. So I've covered up things like addresses and all that sort of stuff on the outer packaging. I might have to edit it if there's a dispatch note in there, but I thought we'd just take it out and have a look, and then you can find out what I'm going to do with it as well. So here we go. So I've got to say, I'm actually really quite excited about this, even though I'm going to have to do some work to it over the coming weeks, but it is one of my favourite models, so we'll get into it. I've also got to say a huge congratulations to Hattons, because I only ordered this very late on Thursday, so effectively it was packaged and sent on Friday, and it's now Saturday and it's here already. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I didn't even put in for a really fast delivery or anything like that. It just happens to have come as quick as it has. So no further ado, let's get this opened. I do, like I say, I've not often bought anything off Hattons, but I do tend to check them out, especially in the second-hand bargains area and that sort of thing. There is plenty of packaging there. I'm just going to put this to one side. So there's the dispatch notes. We'll keep them out of the way, because we don't need those details out there. And as usual, I love getting these. You don't tend to get them in the magazines as often these days, but I love having a good flick through here on all the Hattons deals and things. But that's the die-cast one. I'll have to have a look at that later. So here we go. It's a small Hornby model. Any ideas? That's the box out of the way. Right, so there you go. It's a J94. Now you know that I've actually got a few of these now. And my favourites, well, if you've watched any of my videos you'll know. So let's have a look. Keep the suspense going a little bit. So it is still boxed, which is great. Now it has been modified, which is why I need to do stuff to it. It's one of the Longmoor military ones. This was originally 2151B McMurdo. Now, for any of you who have seen any of my other videos, especially the Longmoor ones, I actually already have McMurdo. I have this one, but this one has been altered. There we go. Let's get it out of the box. And you can see that in actual fact, I'm just going to see if I can focus in a bit better here. You can actually see that that is not the number that it should be. It's actually been renumbered, and it's had the LMR removed. Now you can just see that shiny area there where it would have been. It's effectively been rubbed off. I would imagine probably with something like either isopropyl alcohol or maybe one of the asbestos brush type things. But I can actually see where the LMR was. There's sort of an indentation in the plastic there, and I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera or not, but you can actually see where they were. Now, I saw it and I thought, well, it hasn't been too heavily modified. The buffer beams have been painted, and they're very shiny, but that's not a problem. As with the other videos, we've got the sprung buffers. One of them seems to needs a bit of grease or oil in there, I think. And the coupling have been removed, but that's not a big problem because I've got loads of them and I can just screw one straight back in at the back or at the front. or both if need be. Now, when I saw it, I thought, great. It hasn't had its lining messed up or anything like that. It does seem to be a little bit of work that's gone on here. I'm hoping, I think the transfer is just very, very big. I'm hoping that I can remove this transfer. I should be able to do it no problem. It's also got missing, if you can just have a look on this side, it's missing one of the pipes that goes along there. That's not a big problem because I can get a hold of them, and if not, I can make one. It's really quite easy to do anyway. But it's had a few things done. It's had the pipework here embellished. It's been painted, because on my other ones it's not painted. It is there, but it's not painted. So the plan for this one is remove the numbers from the cab sides and the rear buffer beam and the front buffer beam. I'm going to replace the LMR, which is an easy job. Fox transfers, not a problem. And I'm going to renumber it. Now, I've got a lot of the locos written down, especially the J94s, that were or did reside at Longmoor Military Railway. So I have the distinct feeling I'm going to go down the list, I'm going to look at some photos, and I'm going to pick a number that wasn't of one of the 3 ones that Hornby actually produced. So that it is a distinctively customized one. And it isn't going to be a huge customization. It's literally just going to be getting those numbers changed and reapplying the LMR. So this is great. I'm really happy with that. Just very quickly, let's see, I can't actually remember what I paid. There we go. So it was £50. Now I was quite happy to pick that up at £50 because it's got a lot less work for me to do. It's got the lining, it's in the correct blue and everything like that. It's an easy project, it's going to be fun, and as you all know, I really do love the Longmoor Military Railway locomotives. So I'm going to quickly put it onto the track and let's see if we can see it running. So as you've seen, I haven't actually tested this locomotive. I've literally just taken it out of the box in front of you. Let's just have a quick look. Oh yes. And it sounds, ooh yes, it sounds really quite good. So I don't think I'm going to have to do any real work to that. Let's have a quick look underneath. Oh, the wheels are very clean. I'm liking the look of that. And yes, that cog seems to be well lubricated. Yes, everything seems to be quite fine. Yeah, I don't think that's going to need any servicing really at all. I'm happy with this. No servicing required. So we're just looking at actually. So we're just looking at actually doing the re-lettering, renumbering, and fitting another pipe. Let's try it on the rolling road. Okay, so now we're on the rolling road. So that's a nice steady speed. I mean, it can go a lot faster, but we don't want to do that. So that seems really quite happy. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I've got another one to go with the collection. Absolutely love these logos. Let's try it the opposite direction. There we go. Seems really quite happy to be doing what it's doing. See if I can see inside the car. A little bit of detail there. And luckily, yeah, post plates are still in good condition, so I haven't got to worry about that. Like I say, I think it's just this one I'm going to need to remove and then replace the LMR. And I might very lightly dust it a bit with some weathering powders or something just to give it a good used look. This should help in hide where that's all been done. But otherwise, very happy chappy at the moment. Brilliant Hattons. like I say, I've not really bought much off you in the past. I do tend to shop local, but I saw this on your website. So glad I found it as well. So brilliant, Hattons, thank you very much. Really quick delivery and absolutely brilliant logo. Really happy. And then I think we'll come back with another video when I actually do the renumbering, replace that pipe, get the letters on, and weather it up a little bit. That's been brilliant. I've got a few other things that are due shortly to turn up and arrive. Obviously the postal service are doing a cracking job at the moment with everything that's going on, and this should keep me busy for a good while during the current climate. So like I said before, I hope you're all keeping safe, staying indoors. Remember, essential travel only. And yeah, I thought I'd share this little experience with you. So I shall see you again soon. We've got, me and Katie have got another video coming up very shortly. Where we're going to go through the rolling stock on Hornby and Bachmann, Thomas and Friends. And then we'll have that big running session. And we've been busy with, we've been looking through all of the scrap models we've got, trying to build a big station for that running session. So I'll put a little picture up in the corner, let me see. And I was actually amazed how many of these scrap parts I actually had. So yeah, keep safe, and I shall see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.